All Streets Gourmand has been fascinated with this little corner of Los Angeles, the Descanso Gardens, since we came upon it a few years back. Descanso in La Crescenta is always on our short list of places to visit a few times a year. The gardens were bequeathed to Los Angeles County from what was a massive private parcel owned by the Bodie family. This 150-acre parcel has been well loved and very vibrant and open to the public with admission. ASG enjoys Descanso because it is a beautiful, quiet corner of Los Angeles, well-curated flora, and curated first by the love of botany of the Bodie family. The areas that they put together were a rose garden, oak groves, camellia gardens, a Japanese garden, and an ancient forest. The Bodie house itself, now a museum, sits atop the property at its highest point. As always, we recommend checking the website for hours, any special events, and what may be in bloom for your visit. Also, Descanso is a great value in our opinion, with general admission for adults coming in just under $20 and children about half that amount. Parking is free, a rarity in LA. Memberships are also attractive because they're below $100 for each person per year, and this gives you some discounts while on site. While you're there, for children of all ages, there is a miniature train display, highly detailed and enjoyed by all. It is meticulously well maintained. Look carefully, you may see some very local surprises hidden amongst the details of the display. Also keep an eye out for the very friendly squirrels. They are all over the property and they will more than likely be interested in you as you are in them. As we said, Descanso is 150 acres, so give yourself plenty of time to explore the entirety of the park. This is a perfect park to stretch your legs and get your daily walk in. Keep in mind that comfortable shoes, a hat, and your water bottle will come in very handy, especially in the normally warm Southern California weather. Check out All Street's other YouTube videos. We have covered some of their specialty ticket events in the past. For example, there's usually a Halloween overlay called Carved, and there's one that we enjoy during the holiday season, and that is the Enchanted Forest. All Streets was very excited to hear the announcement that a full-service restaurant was coming to Descanso. With the accompanying gardens, we were confident they were going to put together something special, and they did not disappoint. The Descanso Farmhouse opened this year, and we made sure to hit them up within their first month of opening. Now, where you are paying for admission to the gardens, the great news is that the farmhouse, the gift shop, and the quick picnic service area, the coffee cart, they're all in the entry area. So it is entirely within reason that you can go and enjoy all of those places without having to pay the admission fee. And again, the parking is free. The farmhouse itself has a California coast aesthetic, and it's well in hand. They are sticking on theme with the gardens and the local flora, with nods to the gardens themselves. Their menu has a very similar vibe in simpatico with California-based sensibilities. And as always, All Streets kicks off with some cocktails to whet the appetite. We started off with the Petal and Thorn. You're getting the earthy taste of the gin with a brightness in complementary fruits, citrus, and deep balsamic notes. The Palm and Prophecy is a similar combination, but with pineapple gin, so earthiness punctuated with citrus notes. The Rose Luna is a combination of tequila, aperitif, blood orange shrub, lemon. Obviously, we're seeing a theme here. We can see that the cocktails were curated with citrus and vinegar notes. The liqueur with its cloying nature, and the vinegar definitely wakes up the senses and makes one ready for the meal. So for our starters, we went in for the coriander and cumin spiced carrots. Wow, this combination of burrata cheese, carrots topped with pistachios and mint. We didn't expect to have such a great experience with the carrot starter, but here we are. The carrots were deeply flavored and perfectly cooked. We were already getting a sense of the farmhouse and were quite appeased. Now, a gourmand hint as we review the menu. Anytime you see specials, especially seasonal ones, you'd be hard-pressed not to consider them. And that's exactly what we did. Our follow-up was the heirloom melon, apricot, ricotta, and mint lime and tahine. This medley was well selected with very tasty and juicy fruits. The only feedback we had is we wish that they would have sliced them up a little bit differently to share. The melon went well with the deeper notes of the ricotta, mint, citrus, and aromatics, elevated it quite easily. And for our entree, we had the pizza special. So this was a pesto, prosciutto, balsamic glaze, and Regier Farms peach. All Streets just really enjoys the California aesthetic of pizzas, and in this case, with its stone fruits, it added another element and punctuated the deeper tones of the sauce and the prosciutto. So we were kind of comparing it to a charcuterie on a pizza. The dough was quite delicious, and it was made to order and served fresh out of the oven. A couple of notes about the menu. For those looking to entertain vegetarian options, we found the menu was really rife with them. Also, as we kept our eyes open, the very popular dish of the night was their signature starter grilled Asian short ribs. So all in all, just a really fabulous meal with great service, and we're highly recommending it to you. All right, moving on to other areas of the entry. As mentioned, the gift shop is available in the entry area. It is as quaint and vibrant as the rest of the facility. They're pretty much specializing in gardening types of gifts. There's live plants and a non-standard array of museum-type gifts. There's even a few gifts that fall into the foodie category, so a great place if you're in the neighborhood. And for those that are just looking for a quick service or takeaway food options, there has been a small market here for a number of years. It is just outside of the admission gate, and it's a great place to stock up on an impromptu picnic should you choose. They have salads, sandwiches, and various drinks, alcoholic ones too. We like to stroll through there on our way to the gardens to see if anything catches our eye. Lastly, there is also a coffee stand if you're looking for a pick-me-up at any time of the day. Couple of last notes, reservations are highly recommended for the farmhouse. Keep in mind that generally the farmhouse is open later than the closing time of the gardens. All in all, Descanso is a great place, off the beaten path. You know that ASG lives for recommendations like this one and are so happy to pass it off to you. Definitely check out our other videos. All Streets Gourmand.